Welcome, everyone, to the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats. Kay Donaldson, Robbie Floyd here with you at beautiful Weiss Lake, the fourth stop of 5 of the ABT North Division. I mean, it's getting close to that championship cut time to find out who moves on to that team championship.
You know, I think this tournament is very important because, you know, you're going into your last event. You want to make sure that you're close. You want to make sure that you're close to that 75 cut line. And these guys are going to fish to the very last minute until they just have to come in so that they can make sure that they put themselves in good contention going into that last event.
Well, Weiss Lake, they call it the crappie capital of the world. But, I mean, bass fishing, I mean, we saw 27, almost 28 pounds here caught a few years ago.
You know, the only thing I think that might hinder that just a bit is the amount of rain that we've had in a real short period of time. It's muddied things up. There's been a lot of flooding. The guys that live here may have a little bit of an advantage. We haven't seen that in the past, though. We've seen guys from Tennessee come down here and take this trophy. So it's going to be very interesting today. There's going to be a lot of changes in the conditions, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, throw in the varying conditions like you mentioned. Water's going to be moving. We hear a shad spawn possible this morning. A lot of things to look for. Speaking of that, let's take a look at our Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast of the day.
My little feeder was full. Yeah. Come on, first cast. I'll take one, first cast.
We've just gotten on the water. All the boats took off this morning. We're here at Weiss Lake for Alabama Bass Trail North Division Tournament. It's going to be beautiful weather today, a little bit cool this morning. It's going to warm up, be in the high 70s this afternoon. Light winds, plenty of sunshine. Should be plenty of fish catches today. Guys, I know it's early. How's it going so far?
We haven't had a bite yet.
Not a bite. Now, based on practice, were you expecting to be different first thing this morning?
We caught some, but it was a little later in the day.
Okay.
After the sun came up.
Well, the hook set was nice.
That's what you said last time.
We're out here on a deep spot right now with a team, boat 70. And that is Charles Fallon, Joe McLean. They've got 2 fish for 6 pounds, one nice largemouth, one nice spot. Here we go, hooked up again. Another small fish, he's shaking his head. He's not liking to show me small fish though. He don't want to show me this. Look, he's going the other side of the boat. Doesn't even want to show it to me. Come on, man. We're live trying to make TV here. That's the wrong species.
But Steve Smith and Ryan Smith, that's who I caught up. Boat 123. You know, when we're at launch at Leesburg Landing, I actually took a right instead of a left where the majority of the guys will be fishing. But there's some of the guys that turned right. And Laura Ann, you can see there's a big lake out here somewhere. You normally don't see this. You see more of the Coosa River side of things. I'm going to try and get a little bit in their back. And I usually bring good fortune. And guys, I told you I did. Let's watch.
14-inch.
I told you I bring good fortune.
Absolutely. Y'all stay all day.
Here we are, it's boat 37, Jonathan Nixon and Kel Lawson. They've got 3 in the boat so far and about 7 to 8 pounds, what they guesstimate them to be. He said there's both a combination of spots and largemouth. I asked him about this area and why the fish would be here, and he says it's purely a shad spawn. It's kind of shallow, rocky against the bank. It drops off pretty quick. I asked him how did this compare based on his practice, and he said it's actually a little bit quicker than what practice was. But he did tell me that it's all about timing. This is a shaded area, so these shaded areas, shad spawn, can happen a little bit longer in the day. Got a fish on? Maybe a big fish? No?
There it is.
That's a small one.
a little bit of gas.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, sponsored by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Bill Penny Automotive, by TH Marine, improving your boat from transom to trolling motor, and by Jax. It's all about the South. There's more to come.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Penny. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Head Fury. Let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Boat number 123, Steve Smith and Ryan Smith, fishing in the student portion of our Alabama Bass Trail North. Already a qualifier for the ABT Championship later on in October. They've got one bass in the boat. We saw that caught just about 3 or 4 minutes ago on a crankbait.
Look here.
And he's loaded up again.
Gonna be a little better.
Boat 106, Eric Phillips, Tony Penley. They got 4 for 7 pounds. Where's 5? Have you had 5 on yet?
No, not really. I mean, I had a couple misses, you know, but I mean, nothing hooked up or lost the boat or anything like that.
Okay, so is the day going as you predicted it would go so far?
Just really started catching them.
You just now started catching?
Yeah, I started.
Okay. How's your morning started?
Got 2.
2? What kind of size?
Yeah, we got a 3-pounder and a 2-pounder, something like that.
Okay. You've been offshore pretty much all day?
All day.
Largemouth or spots?
Spot.
Okay.
We're on boat number 41, not too far from that first pair that we see. We can actually see them over there. They were questioning whether there was a certain pair of individuals. Does that make sense? Pair of individuals? This is Luke Kyle and Arch Cornett, boat 41. And yes, they do have 2 fish in the boat. Just shy of 2 pounds, they think. I can't even see it. Sun's really bouncing off the thing, but you can see that beautiful purple Phoenix boat. I think you do have the prettiest boat in the fleet.
I like it.
I'm not kidding. It is the nicest looking. All right, what are we looking at? Because we bring good fortune everybody we pull up to so far this morning. It's only been one, but what are we looking at here? What are y'all looking at under the water?
Just an underwater point that runs out, comes out, so we're focusing on that. Hopefully coming and going, pre-spawn, post-spawn, moving up, moving out type thing.
So both of you are dragging, right? But what are you dragging?
Now, Carolina rig and a jig.
He's got 5, weigh about 9 pounds, and he's catching both spots and largemouth. Hadn't been here long, but he's been running similar type areas.
It's a pretty nice day to film, huh?
Yeah. Finally get a nice day.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember the last time we've had a good day.
I know, I wish it was blowing and raining. Isn't that crazy? 2 weeks of rain and I'm wishing for rain.
Right.
These fish get tough to catch when it's slick calm.
Right. What stage of the spawn you think these fish are in right now?
I think most of them are post-spawn. I'm sure there's a few stragglers around. But
right.
I grew up on the north end of the lake, on the river end in Georgia, in Rome. I rarely used to fish down here. I always fished the river and the backwaters of the river. And I guess because I moved to Guntersville and got comfortable in some of this offshore, deeper stuff, sometimes it really pays dividends. Sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
Boat number 146. That would be Danny Shell, Anthony Land. 2 fish for about 4 pounds. Both of them spotted bass.
That's correct.
What are y'all doing? Looks like y'all are dragging.
Jig and a rig.
Jig and a rig. Did y'all pre-fish a few days, or how did it go?
Fished Thursday afternoon and then Friday. We had caught a lot of fish, small fish.
All smalls.
Thursday afternoon we caught several largemouth, pretty big fish.
Okay. More bank stuff or out here in the open? Bank. Yeah. I was saying, y'all going to be bank beaters at all today?
Yeah. We're probably going to stay out today.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Who's on that stuff?
I know, I seen you turn around and throw on it. Can you believe that? All right, number 3 is gonna be the one, because I don't even think he measured. I just wasn't gonna say nothing until we had to get him out.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Sweet Home Alabama, by Garmin, and by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, will be right back.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The taste of the South starts out here. However you roll into work, you can bring the flavor with Jack's Breakfast Catering. Huge scratch-made buttermilk biscuits and hearty breakfast sandwiches, mixed or matched, starting at just $15. Don't forget to add delicious fresh ground royal cup coffee and classic breakfast sides, because great work starts with great breakfast. Breakfast catering starting at $15 from Jack's. All about the South.
Guys, how's it going so far today?
Not too bad. We got 4 for about 7.
Okay. Is that kind of what you expected based on practice?
We probably had, yesterday was the first day we caught 11 since Wednesday.
Okay, so it's been tough.
12 and a half, 13 yesterday.
Okay. Do you think more and more fish will be getting off bed and heading this way now?
We fished shallow quite a bit this week. We didn't have any luck. We had to move out here.
Right.
Get bit.
Philip Harrell, Clint Gilbertson, I hear you got one fish, but it's a decent one. It's a 3-pounder, right?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to bring good luck to you because it hasn't been all that good luck. Because tell me about yesterday.
So 2 days ago, over here on this grass, stuck a 4 with a frog, and yesterday down at Big Nose, stuck a 6 with a frog. And we can't really replicate the deeper grass.
Because right where you're at right now, you don't see squat for grass. You're out in the middle.
Yeah, we're just... we had to adjust. Yeah, we're trying to adjust.
Makes you sick, because I didn't know they were frog fish, but I said, well, that's your first thing. You can't stick fish. You're the frog. And I mean, what do you do? But it told you what you could be doing, but it's not happening this morning, is it?
Yeah, and oddly enough, this one was post-spawn. The one yesterday was pre-spawn still. And
really? But both out a little bit deeper off the grass?
Yeah, we're... You know, with them turning the current on, we're trying to work everything down here, and then we're going to go to the creek.
Okay. Yeah, and just in case you're wondering, there is a pretty decent little current right now. We're nosed into it right now. I let off the trolling motor and I started drifting my way back. Were you expecting current today? Were you hoping it would be still, or you were expecting it?
Yeah. We ran that bank Thursday and just crushed them. And we didn't mess with it this morning because there wasn't any current originally, and now there's been one boat after another going down the bank.
Hitting that same wall or that same line. You look
a little bit deeper grass.
Yeah, Lorianne, look to the right. You'll see a boat over to our right. That's the stretch that they were talking about, and you see one just over my shoulder. It looks like a green boat maybe up past here, wanting to hit that. So that grass is a little deeper. And it's right near that little channel as well. That's the pathway going from our launch is literally right up here to the left. You can see the little pavilion up to our left, little camping area. So this is that stretch, you know, coming through there. What did the 3-pounder bite this morning?
It was on a lizard.
Lizard? Yeah. Dragging a lizard? Yeah. Swimming a lizard? Dragging?
Yep. Just dragging it kind of on a rocky bottom out about 6 feet of water, a good bit away from the grass.
Right.
We got 4 okay ones.
Okay.
We've missed some opportunities, which is going to happen with this kind of fishing. So more or less now, just trying to find a pretty good bite. We had some pretty good bites in here in practice, so just trying to find a good quality bite that can kind of help us out a little bit.
Okay. What kind of weight do you think you have with the 4 you got?
On our 4, we're probably right around 8.5 or 9.
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
We think we've still got enough stuff we can run, and hopefully for one, get our 5th fish, but hopefully get a few quality bites here later today.
Okay. Have you been running shallow water like this all day?
Yeah, all day. That's what we plan to do all day long.
Okay.
We never found anything offshore that really helped us, so we just figured we would take our chances and swing through the fences and stay shallow all day long, and just hopefully get a couple good bites.
Here it is right at 11 o'clock. It's gotten a lot warmer. It was cool this morning. The warmth is definitely here. I can feel it. I had to shed my coat. It's feeling a lot better. These anglers, still struggling. I'm hearing a lot of guys talk about practice was tough and the tournament day's tough. I really expected to see some guys by now that have really caught them better than they have. We're seeing a lot of 7, 8, 9-pound limits. I really thought we would at least see some 15, 16, even 18-pound limits at this point. So far we hadn't seen it. That doesn't mean it's not happening. We're only in a small area of the lake. A lot of really good anglers in this tournament. Stay tuned, weigh-in's coming up next. We'll see what's really going on in the lake.
Alabama Best Trail TV, brought to you by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Bill Penny Automotive Group, by Sweet Home Alabama, and by America's First Credit Union. Stay with us, there's more to come.
The TH Marine Hydrowave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The Hydrowave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The Hydrowave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats. Built by anglers for anglers.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Petty. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
If you didn't already know, AmFirst has great rates on auto loans, and boat loans, and motorcycle loans, and really any loans, including ones for your business. With a variety of terms as low as 2%, we're kind of hard to beat.
Daniel Bates, Nick Weldon, they got 5 bass. I love seeing the limits on there. What time was that limit by? 12:30. That's all right. Did you upgrade after that? No. Okay. Hey, we got to wait now. 1662 new leaders. How about a round of applause for them, those that get here?
Tell me how your morning started.
Well, the morning was actually, it started out really slow. We thought we was going to get in there and do a lot better than we did. We didn't really practice. We just kind of drove around and scanned. We got in there and we started out, of course, top water. That wasn't happening. And then he tied on a square bill and went to pounding the rocks with it. And then I tried to use a jig behind him, just trying to pick up anything that was left. And he got one, I guess probably our biggest one, come off of that square bill off some rocks. We fished up and down, got several bites, a lot of misses, a lot of, I guess, us getting too excited and setting the hook before we needed to. And then after that, we moved across the lake, and then we caught, well, that's what we caught the last 3, is on the other side of the lake, on a white chatterbait.
James DeMoss, Eric Fuller, boat number 5. I saw them out there on the water today. Y'all had a limit. Y'all were just running back and forth. You said you had about 11 pounds. You know what you come across with? 11 pounds, 11-13. You said you had a 5-pounder. Right now we need a 481 or better to take the lead. You need 481. You don't have it. You got 487. He's like, oh, go grab that bad boy. Hold it up. That's our Mountain Dew Big Bass. Y'all were catching fish throughout the day, and y'all had a good day after all said and done. Let's find out what they got. They're going to be up there in the top 5. 1450, an excellent day here on Weiss. Like, how about a round of applause? They move inside the top 3 into second place right now.
We'd caught some shallow, so we ran shallow for a little while. It was dead, so then we took off, man. We went back out, and it was like just bam, bam, bam. So we started deep, and we caught them pretty quick, and then it was over.
All right, Tyler Smart, Brett Harrell. Cool, you got a good one in there.
Yeah, we got one good.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
All right, you need 487 to take the lead. You stomped that 576, a new Mountain Dew Big Bass leader. Go grab that bad boy.
You had a big fish of 5.76 pounds. What time of day did this fish come?
First 10 minutes.
Okay, if you were to grab something from Jack's for me, what would it be right now? Yeah, Sean Lolly, David Lolly, you know Lolly like a pot of chicken fingers? Oh, fingers. I was like, man, do they call them? What do you got? It must be big if he's coming over here making sure to tell me, isn't he? Yeah. Let's find out. 5 bass, and we have jumped up the leaderboard. New leaders, 1829. Lolly, we like the potty. Good job, brother.
We basically just pulled up to our first stop, swam a jig, and it was kind of slow. And then he caught one, which he shook off on Thursday. And then it was just a grind all day. And then we fished an area we'd never fished before. And he caught 2 5-pounders back to back. So I mean, I was like, shoot. I mean, it was a good day.
How did Darby and Greenwood do today? No. That's why you're all the way away from that microphone and said, I don't want them to hear me.
Not very good.
Not good. This one bass, uh-oh. We've got it. We've got a Diet Mountain Dew leader, one bass for .97. So you, sir, you got to go grab it. Hold it up for us. Got to be 12 inches in length. I need another Diet Mountain Dew over there. I want you to see this bad boy because that's points right there, ladies and gentlemen. Some people didn't catch nothing. Here, hold that up with it. Hold that up with it just for reference. Well, Sean and Davey, Lale, we talked about how guys need to make the move for several things. Maybe Angler of the Year, maybe the team championship with the BASS. They did just that with that win here today. I mean, they go from the outside in 14th, inside that top 9. Now they're in 3rd. They have a legitimate shot at the Angler of the Year.
You know, we've seen that several years. We've seen guys that had to get down to that last event just to make our championship, and these guys, not the last event, but man, what a jump in points.
Well, congratulations, guys, and we kind of let the cat out of the bag. You had no idea you were top 3, did you?
No. No, we did not.
And literally with a legitimate shot, because you can see big swings like we saw today with the Springer team. We saw how you can go from first to worst.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, this would be, if we're able to make it, this will be the second time that we've made the Bassmaster Team Championship, and that was one of our goals. We seen we're in 14th place in points, and we were really excited, knew we had a shot, especially when we caught our fish today. We was like, hey, we got a legitimate shot to be able to make it. So we're really happy with that.
And Neely, the last one, and a lot to look forward to, not just for them, but many teams trying to make it in top 75, top 9, and, of course, our Angler of the Year.
You know, and Neely in June has been one of our best tournaments overall, so I'm looking forward to getting there, looking forward to seeing who we're going to send on to Smith Lake and also to that Bass Team Championship.
You can watch it right here on Valley Sports.